Hello everyone, Vito's pretty back with another review. These are the Bicycle Feudal playing cards from Crooked King's Cards and Scott King and his partner, I forget his name. There's the Feudal Ninja and this one, a little hard to see, Feudal Samurai. I would have preferred a different color that would stand out more because it's really hard to see and I just don't understand why people do that on decks. And you see it so many times. It's like, look at it before you print it and see if it's actually readable and usable. And I don't understand why people do that. I mean, you can see it's really hard to read. But anyways, whatever. Front of the box. If you put them both side by side like this, you can see the ninjas and the samurais are about to go into battle with one another. And it's going to be a bloody one. Top says bicycle, bottom says feudal ninja, feudal samurai. Says the same thing on the one side again. See how hard that is to read the samurai? I have to go pretty close in order to see it. But you can see ninja, no problem. Maybe it's just the lighting. I don't know. Whatever. It says feudal ninja, feudal samurai. There's some dragons on there. Same on the other. Top. It says feudal ninja and feudal samurai with these little logos. And the bottom barcode and USB-C info. And in the back you see, again, feudal samurai, feudal ninja, and you see a ninja and samurai figure with standard USB-C seals. I would have, thought that with a custom deck like this on Kickstarter, a custom seal would have been more appropriate. For some reason they decided just to stick on a USB-C seal. I would have preferred no seal or a custom seal over that. I mean, you put so much effort into the artwork on the deck and customizing it, and you put that for a seal. I mean, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with it, but something custom would have been a little bit better and fitting with the deck. But again, not a big deal. And I'm not trying to nitpick on anything, but clearly this is so hard to see. Something better would have been better. So, let's see, which one did I have set up? It's this one. So on the flap, you get that same figure, and you see those same little logos on these flaps. So let's get to the cards in this one. Actually, I probably have them both set up. You do get a Crooked King's ad card, information on them. And it is Scott King and Jeff Morin. Here's your back design. It's got kind of a grayish border. And you see some samurai figures in there, actually ninja figures, so it's the ninja deck. And some dragons. It's a mirror image. It's pretty cool. And then you get a Orbiter 2.0 point card display, which has ended on Kickstarter some time ago. The only thing is the backs don't really match the faces and the borders. But again, minor thing. Let's see what we get. Jokers. Joker says Joker in the two corners of all four pips, and you see Ninja Warriors. You see there's also dragons in the side borders, which is pretty cool. All the aces have figures on them as well, ninja figures, as you can see. To me, I would have preferred at least some kind of a pip in there, because it just looks like a code card in this way. And makes it a little bit less usable as a deck. Just a little bit. Here's your code cards, more ninja figures. Custom pips and indexes, as you can see. There's no suit indicators on code cards, but that's minor potatoes. I don't know why I said potatoes, but I did. I apologize if I'm going fast, but you can pause and rewind. Whoops. And then custom pips on the number cards. It's kind of weird when the index pip is bigger or the same size as the ones on the faces. But it is what it is. So that's what you get, whoops, for that deck. We'll get to this again in a bit. Let's look at the other one. It's got the same logos on the flaps. You get the same Crooked King's ad card, and the Orbiter 2.0 playing card. Display ad card. And then we get to the Jokers. These ones have black faces, as you can see, with these same dragons in the borders. But it's got red borders on the backs with some samurai kings or gods or whatever, and dragons in there as well. Looks pretty cool. And this one pops a lot more than the other one, which has just a darker overall color scheme. But it's more or less the same. I kind of prefer the colors on this one, but I would have preferred, in either case, if the borders match the faces or something. But whatever. As you can see, the Joker's similar, except they have samurai warriors. Same with the aces. And these ones in general, a little bit difficult to see on the black background. But I do like that they contrasted the differences. One is white, one is black. And you see the court cards, more the same. And again, I'm just going a little bit fast to try not to make the video 15 minutes long. So feel free to pause and rewind to look at the figures a little bit better. And you see the same pips for the number cards. In this case, they use gray for the heart, for the clubs and the spades, and of course red for diamonds and hearts. And that's that. Again, it's a good bicycle stock. Air Cushion Magic Finish. A little bit slippery. Yeah. I'll do my V-cut. So yeah, it's a good deck. Good quality. Oops. That wasn't a very good shuffle. I apologize. Sometimes it happens. So good quality, decks. Overall, for the quality, stock, finish, handling wise, I'll say 4 out of 5. Don't get too much better than that. For usability, I'll say 3 3/4 out of 5. It's not bad. Some of the faces might be a little bit difficult to familiarize yourself with. And the aces are difficult to identify because all you got is the index on the aces, as you can see. So it's hard to see at first glance if it's an ace or not. So I'll say 3 3/4 out of 5. And as far as the theme and the style, it's pretty good. I think these cards are a little bit dark. It's a little bit hard to see things in comparison to the red deck. Maybe a different colored border would have helped out a bit. But it's pretty cool. I like the art. Again, it's a little bit hard to see in some cases, but I will say 4 out of 5. Overall, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Pretty good, solid decks from Crooked Kings Cards, as usual. And they have more coming. That's what I got. You can get these at collectibleplayingcards.com, including the limited edition versions, which have different tuck cases. I forgot to mention that. Use the code VDOZE42 and get 10% off your order. Go do it right now. See ya.